walk up to Puff, and and I'd be like, you want to do this, but you can't do this, and walk off. Talk about my clothes. Because it's like,
pause.
Because it's kind of like, no, because it's like celebrities, they're people, they go to the bathroom just like any of us. Right. It's like, I ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't paying my bills.
That seems like such a risky thing to do.
Yeah, but
with somebody like him.
Yeah, so, and he would always be like, as I say it, I walk off. He was like, who was that? What was that? Who was that? Like, what?
Security never tackled you to the ground?
Nah, just like, it wasn't big. It's like tongue in cheek, like whatever. And so it became like almost like an inside joke. Every time I see him, it got to the point where I wouldn't have to say nothing. Say, you're at the party, you looking around, then you see this dude again. That's like, I'm like,
how you doing? What's up?
No, I'm just pointing like,
yeah,
that ain't it.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I never forget, I was at is it Blue Ribbon or Blue? Yeah, it was a Blue Ribbon downtown. I was with a friend, a mutual friend of his, this young lady, and this dude who was a shoe designer. And he walks in, and this particular day, I have to admit, like, I was dressed like the Black Duke of Windsor. Like, I was Merc. M-U-R-K, Merc. Merking, right? Like, full out, the watch vibe, And so he walked in, he walked straight to my table. I stood up, and it was like a little stare-down match on some, like...
Wow.
And I won. And then he just pointed the old girl, like, yo, get this dude was the 2 ways then. Remember the 2 ways? Anybody with me? 2 ways.
Yeah, I had 2 ways.
Stay with me. He's like, yo, you get this dude my 2-way number. Well, I didn't call him the next day because I'm busy.
Yeah, what a game.
Well, I wasn't busy. But you don't know. Don't nobody know. You don't know. You know. So, long story short, I remember, I was like, I waited. Next thing you know, Club New York happened. I'm like, dang, I done waited too late to hit him on the thing, right?
That was a bad time.
Really bad time. But I would always send him like Bible verses and stuff like that, and he would always reply back, thank you. But he don't know who this is, whatever, But all of us were feeling for him. He was a man on trial for murder. You know what I mean? And so, I never forget. I remember I was leaving at this time. I left Ralph, and I was working at this restaurant as a maitre d', and I left, and I was hit him on the 2. I was like, yo, I'm sure you're really busy, but I really need to talk to you. Who is this? It's Derek. Where are you? 73rd and 3rd. Who is this? It's Derek Watkins. Where are you? It was like, no, around the corner from my house. Who is this? And I'm like, okay, now how can I tell him, right, who I am?
We have these stare downs in the club, and then
we
came up to me at Blue Ribbon. And
right, so then I'm like, and now I understand this as the importance of branding, and I said, it's Derek Watkins, the suit master, right? So he didn't reply. After working for him, Puff, you think he the master everything. Mm-hmm. So next thing you know, I was sitting there in my lobby, and I said, you know what? I know he knows who this is because he didn't reply. I know I got one more page, and it's a wrap. Like, you get blocked, or, You don't
want to be a harasser.
Right, you don't want to be a harasser. So I was like, I sat there, and I did what I usually do in instances like this, is I talked to my Father in heaven. I said, all right, God, you got to tell me what to write. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to write. So I sat there, and the good thing about God is when you ask him, if you're patient enough, he'll answer. And he'll be real specific. And I was sitting there and I'm looking like 20 minutes. And just imagine like how long it is to just sit still and look at the page. And next thing you know, I just picked up the page. You remember the guy that traveled from Howard University to intern with Andre Harrell? I'm that guy in 2001. Please don't make me go back to work on Monday at the restaurant. He replied, come to 1396 3rd Avenue. I literally started that day training as his assistant. The rest is history.
Oh, wow.
True story.
That is...